So I'm finally launching this macOS app that I've been working on for the last couple of weeks. And I'm super happy to introduce to you all FrameOS. FrameOS is a really simple tool for recording your iOS or Android screen, removing that irritating red dot that appears in every single frame to produce a much more professional and engaging screen recording. Here's a quick demo of how this works. So, as you can see, I've got my iPhone 17 connected via USB-C, and once I have FrameOS up and running, I can select it from the list of devices. Awesome. So now my iPhone is mirrored perfectly. Now, my device alone probably isn't that useful, so the next step is to set up the scene. So I'm going to begin with selecting my camera source. So I'll pick FaceTime HD camera, and you can see me on the bottom right. I'll also select my Mac microphone. Next, I will pick the layout. So the layout determines how your camera and device combination is presented. I will go for device left. I want the camera to lead, and I'll increase the balance so the height of the device matches the actual camera, and I'll also increase the gap between the two. Next, I'll pick a canvas. So I'm going to go for 3x2. However, I want to adjust the padding so it's a little bit more presentable. Perfect. And I'll also select the background color. Let's go for this nice pastel color. Last but not least, I'll select a device frame for my connected iPhone. So let's go for Sage for my iPhone 17. Awesome. Now that you have your stage set, the next thing is to start the recording. Hi, my name is Paul, and this is how I use the X app. The X app is my main social media app of choice. This is how I pull down to refresh. I'll do that once more. This is how I visit my profile. And this is how I click on links within my profile. And that's how I use X. Now that you've done your recording, the next step is to edit the recording to your taste. And you can do one of many things. The first is select your scene. So this determines what your viewers actually see throughout your recording. So for instance, I want the first couple seconds to be just the camera. I want the next couple seconds to be just the device. And then I want the last remaining section of the video to be just the camera as well. Next, I actually don't like this background color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change it to, this purple looks great. Awesome. Once you've edited your recording, you can now watch it back as well. Hi, my name is Paul, and this is how I use the X app. Awesome, the recording is perfect. Now, the last thing to do is to export your recording, and you can share this recording within your internal product team for feedback and reviews. You can share it on social media, and this is perfect because you will no longer have that irritating red dot, so your screen recording is a lot more professional. You can also share it with your investors. So if you're looking to raise a round with your next Android or iOS app, then you know what screen recording to send them. So that's FrameOS, and thank you so much for watching.